Hey, welcome everyone. It is I, your host, Hiro, as we are back with some more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. But now we're entering chapter 5. And can we get any more excited than what's going to happen today? You know what I mean? Like, because if you think about it, we are going to go through a lot of stuff. We already met we met the three royal children, you know, the two boys and the daughter. And then we met, like, I guess, like the High Chancellor, because we haven't met the king. I don't think we met the king, but we met, like, I guess, like his right hand man, and that's where we last left off. Oh, Taco! Remember, those are only gonna be for the what's it called? For when I have the stuff, the what's it called? That one thing on. Hold on, I thought I turned those off. Hold on. That way you guys don't waste your points. Be right back. Let me check on those. Sorry about that, Taco. Pretty sure I did. Got rid of whoa, confetti, I, Panda, I don't know, hydrate, head pat, anvil. I guess goo, yeah, goo was still on there. My bad, my bad. I got rid of that. What else am I missing? Get rid of pie. It's still there if that's supposed to be there. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, cool. We modified it. See, Taco says, dang it, forgot. It okay though. Well, I'm gonna go to bed anyways. Good night. Good night, Taco. You have a good night. Thanks for thanks for trying to goo me though. All right, so without any further ado, everyone, let's get back into get back into chapter 5, as I guess that's where we're going. Wait, what happened to the stream avatars? I should have those there. Hold on. There we go. That should start booting up right now. There we go. And look, I think that's Taco's. Wait, that's Taco. Yeah, that's Taco. I like that his character looks like Sanic. Awesome. All right. Oh, wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing. Wednesday. Quite a few days passed by.
Mid-August. It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed. Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual. The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
Ugh, it's so hot. I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talking about it is just making me feel even hotter. The Academy should install an orbital air conditioner. At least then it'd be a little easier to cope. An orbital air conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air to help regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'd help if you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Wow, that's some kind of wizardry. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be, like, prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one in Rhineford Company's corporation headquarters, yeah. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Something be blocking my view. Why'd that be blocked? Oh, these are nice. Okay, cool. It'd be nice if my mother could spare one, you know? For the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite that much. Still, a machine to help us keep cool in the summer. Whoever first invented that should get a medal. I'll admit, the summer heat here is more difficult to cope with than in the ground. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. Berahard gets similar summer heat waves, but there's usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. That does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would go back home for the summer, being nobles and all. You were given permission, weren't you? If everyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise, maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel like I've had significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Some of you saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'd go back to a place like that willingly? I'd much rather stay here and take my chances with heatstroke. You're really that uncomfortable at home, huh? Still, hot as it is, there's a lot of going on right now. I doubt all the people headed to that conference at the end of the month have much time to be worrying about the heat. You make a good point. You're talking about the West Zamoria Trade Conference, right? That's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before, at least not in modern times. Major Dieter Croix, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell's CEO, was the one who first proposed it. I've heard that Prince Olivert will be attending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor, and Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Seems crazy to think we met them before, both just a few weeks ago. The Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. Seemed like a big scary monster. Yeah, he has bad guy potential, not gonna lie. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. Then, 11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly, a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. Shoot. His real fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway network centered on the capital. Though, he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. I believe those all took place without any bloodshed, though, at least as far as I'm aware. Huh. I wouldn't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleans from the people of Heimdall and those annexed nations. Well, he was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns. They've got pointed at Crossbill too. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvard because of those things. Oh yeah, I heard that it was actually a liberal that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. They ended up signing the non-aggression pact, right? Yeah, though as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit of tension between the 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. That guy, Darth Vader. You Darth Power Ranger, all look son of a gun. He does seem to be the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of justice that shall topple the dictator, and all that. Indeed, they seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. Their anger seemed a bit unusual in its intensity, didn't it? He does seem like the type who'd get a lot of enemies, especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but... Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? It's well past time for homeroom to start. True, it should have started about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear that woman. She'd better not be sleeping off another hangover back at the dormitory. Wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
Oh, shoot, that's pretty good news. I like that. I like that a lot.
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Hmm? It's a guy? Oh, okay, we know him. There's gonna be some new dude.
Huh? Crow?
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic like, oh, me and Instructor Sarah, they're not gonna let me graduate. So as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Right. Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard. All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
It's you.
What?
What?
You must be joking.
That's her. Yeah.
Hey, aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands. Yuppers! Long time no see, guys. But I see a couple of you I don't know, so I guess I better introduce myself. I'm Milliam Orion. And this here is Eric Gitlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
I guess, like, you just took... Okay, that makes sense. The robot translation is, it's nice to meet you.
What the hell is that? Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine.
That's robot speak for your loss.
Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
We're down a seat, though.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
Three days went by. At first, no one was sure what to make of Crow Armbrust, an intelligence division agent Milliam Orion's sudden transfer into Class 7. But within a matter of days, it almost felt like they'd been there all along. I'm sure none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Drakeels who ended the War of the Lions. But did you know that historical records tell us he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord. And while supporters rallied to him in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to the other princes' armies. Nevertheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region. And after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Drakeels met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Milliam, right? Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring to? Sure do. Leanne Sandlot, also known as the Lance Maiden. Oh, right you are, well done. Sandlot was the daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region. And accounts tell us she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to illuminate us as to the name of this famous band, Reen? Oh, dude, don't tell me. The group of mighty warriors led by the Lance Maiden. That's the Eisenritter? Stalritter? Bralsritter? I want to say it's the Stahlritter. I don't think it's Eisenritter. It could be Eisenritter. Try Eisenritter. Eisenritter, also known as the Iron Knights. They were a band of knights said to be able to charge across the battlefield like lightning, cutting down all in their path. Correct, you've done your homework. The wandering prince met the Lance Maidens one day during a prolonged conflict in the remote region of the country. After recognizing each other as reliable and trustworthy, they pledged to fight together under a united banner. With the Lance Maiden and her knights bolstering his ranks, Rakil's army swept through one region after another. In just a year, he was able to defeat the other princes and free the imperial capital, Heimdall. As an interesting footnote, the castle the Eisenritters used as their base of operations 250 years ago just so happens to be only a hoop skip and a jump away from Laura's home in Leground. Indeed, it's known as Lohengrin Castle. It's a beautiful building situated on the shore of Lake Ebel, to the west of Leground. Oh, you've mentioned that before. Does anyone live there now? No, due to the dangerous terrain there, no one goes near it. These days, it exists simply as a relic of a bygone age. Our Seed family is responsible for the care and maintenance of the castle, though. Really, only minimal work is done. Speaking of the Arseed house, was it one of your ancestors, the Eisenritter's second-in-command? Indeed, the Lance Maiden's most trusted assistant and confidant, from what I understand. The Sandlot family line ended with the death of the Lance Maiden, and it's partially because of that the Arseed family mourns her death each year. I see. Oh, what a fascinating story. The Graham, huh? Never had a mission there, but I've never been able to go. Maybe I should stop by when Maybe I should have stopped by when I went to Berahard a while back. Oh, they gave him the desk in the back. You'd think she'd at least try to conceal the fact that she gets sent all over the country on secret missions. I know. Totally just let it slip that she was doing something in Berahard too. Well, I suppose it's better than her being all distant and cagey around us. Yeah, got a point. I will take that point. Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow's a free day, which means the next Wednesday you'll have your usual practical exam. You'd better all bring your A game. Yeah, A game. And Milliam and Crow. A few must-have instructional materials you guys are going to need as part of Class 7's final show-up. I'll hand that stuff off to you once we're done here, so I want you to come with me to the faculty lounge. Righto. Man, what a drag. Alright, homeroom's out for the day. Flee while you can. Machias, if you'll do the honors. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. Alright, so those two go off. I didn't even know there was a freaking desk in the very back, but they just put that in there. So, what do you think? Well, I don't think we have to be on our guard around her, at least. Same. Though I'd rather she keep that giant silver thing of hers hidden. I don't think she's a bad guy, or a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday, and she came and fell asleep next to me. What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy? They looked like a couple of kittens all curled up together. Huh. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own way. You can't be more than 12 or 13, still practically a child. Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time that it's hard to really be cold toward her. Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron. Do you take my meaning? Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent of the intelligence division. But just going off what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now. And then there's that thing... Wait. We'll just call him Lammy. That's always with her. She calls it Lammy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from some strange material, both metallic and ceramic. Properties hard, but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you could make even with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold. Wow, so you actually touched it? It hasn't escaped my notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shells we fight in our practical exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Yeah, that's true. Oh, hold on. Ready to make a sneeze. Got a tickle. Oh. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Elliot goes, yeah. The instructor said she was forced to accept it, though in a sense, Milliam was forced on us too. Huh. You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her. Either way. Alright, so either way, she's technically our classmate now. Let it like it or not. It may be a little easier, it may be a little early to tell whether we can trust her as a friend, but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Ah. Oh, I thought he was going to say something more to that. That's why I kind of let it that way. Well, that's a logical way of breaking it down at least. You're right. It's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments. Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether we can count on her in a fight. Agreed. As students of the military academy, that's probably the most important issue. We'll have to wait and see. Well, considering we're living in the same dormitory, it'd be good if we all got along. Yeah, I wouldn't want her to think we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And then there's Crow. What's he like, Reed? You seem like you get along with him pretty well. I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. If I had to say, I'd describe him as a capricious gambling addict way too prone to ante up for every hand. Adios, help us. He sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding. You can count on him when the chips are down, though. He really helped me out last month when Elise went into the old schoolhouse. He's good in a fight, and pretty handy with his Arcus too. Maybe we're worrying over nothing then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to see how things go. If we're just gonna go straight to the dormitory. Talk to people? Oh, we can talk to people! But do we have... something like it? So we can actually talk to a couple of people in time. We definitely just brought this desk back, and we chose to sit back there. Obviously chose to sit back there.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen. Do you have a moment?
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right? Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Oh, you're talking about Milliam. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time. I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Alright, student council room it is. Where is it? Go. I wonder if I can buy anything. Two weapons, I see. The breaker arms ++1. We don't even have him. We don't even have Million in our party. Neither do we have the other guy. Got titanium. I guess we'll stick with what we have. Doesn't look like anything else we have is actually better or stronger. Hiro Chronicle issue 6. Huh. We at least have that. Food. Need to make more recipes. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room. No.
The door's open! Come on in!
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Oh, Reen! Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have, so she's the last one who needs it.
Alright, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. They can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself. What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Now where have I heard of someone like that before? Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
Alright. Excuse me then. Hello? Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here. Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker, so could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah!
Wait a second. When did I become the...
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Alright. Guess I better start looking for Milliam. But where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. Probably ask a couple of others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much just checking places at random. Come to think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think 2 other classmates will be enough for this, though. I should remember to ask him when I have a chance. Lower in there, and I kind of have a feeling we're gonna need you. I can see why you're concerned. It certainly doesn't seem prudent to just let her wander the campus unattended. She's probably poking around the academy. I'm guessing the whole boarding school experience is kind of new to her. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she's left the academy grounds yet, so we should be able to find her. I'll just have to think. If I were new here, what would seem the most interesting? Then check all those places. Very well. Let's go see if we can find her and convince her to come back. Alright, we got our team. Let's go. Wait, oh, does she have... Good. The most interesting place here. Go into the auditorium. Really? Oh, wait, yeah, look. Okay, so we could... Oh, let's check out the gymnasium. We're already here. Oh. Wait, there's a second floor. Oh, we found it on the first try. Wow, look at all the water. That's gotta be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. Oh, we finally found you. Found it on the first try, mind you. Oh, hey, Reed. Hey, do you know if I get to take swimming lessons while I'm here? I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. Has Instructor Sarah given you your school swimsuit yet? Nah, all I got today was my uniform. She told me I'd get it tomorrow. I can't wait though. I wish I could go swimming right now. Swimming lessons aren't quite as laid back as you might think. You guys think too much. Besides, all this pool talk really makes me want to go for a swim. Oh, I know. Milliam? Come back. Oh no. I don't think that counts. Ta-da! I can wear this. It's totally waterproof and dries in no time. Now it's no problem if I get wet. What about the mechanical stuff on your ankles and wrists? Milliam, don't do it! On your mark, get set, go! She jumped from the thing. Yep. Milliam, are you okay? Haha, that was way too fun. Hop on in, the water's nice and cool. He just doesn't care, does she? Believable. We should go get her. Huh? Where'd Milliam go? Did you see where she went, Monica? You mean the crazy girl who jumped down here? She just left. She was headed toward the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. She probably figured we were going to drag her back to the dorm. I guess we have to get back to chasing her. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed in there. Alright, so head to the academy field. Where are you? Where are you? Probably by the horsies. Thought so. I haven't done this in forever. Onward, mighty steed, full speed ahead. Get down this instant. That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Oh, hey everybody, are you still chasing me? Oh my god. What in the world are you up to? It's been so long, we went horse riding in Nord, I thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun! It's totally different than flying around in Lamy. Would someone please escort her far, far away from the stables? Why do you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? You must get that from your dad. Oh, I am not even going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? Wow, Milliam even managed to throw Eustace for a loop there. What's with this girl? Who cares? I'm on the horse now. Time to ride. To the highway. Hi-yo, horsey, away. Get your hands off the reins. Oh, get your hands off the reins. What? Aha, let's go. Milliam, wait. So began Milliam's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern for the worried soul she left behind. After riding around with the increasingly irritated Eustace for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. You little... That was the best! We should totally do it again sometime. Are you okay? Fine. That girl doesn't have a lick of sense. She seems to have she seems to have no end to the supply of her energy. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking again. I mean, she does take a whole bunch of naps. Unlikely. Engineering room. Wow, so this is the orbital bike everyone was talking about? I want to try it. It'll need some more fine-tuning before you'll be able to do it. You two have the option of riding alongside me, however. I'm always willing to take cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? I kind of want to have a race, though. Want to see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is, but it takes some guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. It didn't take long for those two to hit it off. Well, both she and George know how to take care of people. Oh, hey there, what's up? Truth is, we'd explained to George that Instructor Sarah asked them to drag Milliam back to the dorms. Boo, you guys are too persistent. I'm not gonna let you catch me, though. Our race is gonna have to wait. Very well. I look forward to seeing you around again. For sure, catch you later. Why did we just let her go right past us? Wait up, Milliam! She goes. You could have at least pretended to try and catch her, Angelica. Reen, sweetie, surely you realize that I always side with my lovely ladies. I have to say, though, she's even more peculiar than I'd heard. Yeah, I'd really like to see this Lammy she keeps talking about, too. Tell her that she's always welcome here for us, will you? Alright. Okay, let's go search somewhere else. Now, where else would she be? Front gate, oh yes. Oh. She may have gone off campus this time. Don't see any other markings. Or maybe she went to the old schoolhouse. Oh, there's a rooftop. Aha, nowhere to run. Have you blocked?
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
Oh. I should have guessed you'd be here. Hiya, guys. Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me that hiya, guys. Indeed, we've been all over the academy chasing after you. Don't you think it's about time to come back to the dorm with us? Sure thing. After the chase you led us on, you're just giving up that easily? Well, I've seen enough for one day. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. One could win back-to-back fights with this kind of energy. She's sure a lively girl, yeah. Let's put it like that. Alright. Let's get her back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Finally, some well-deserved rest. I thought we were going to go through a fight, but apparently not. Wowzers! That was so much fun! This town's got a nice feel to it, too. I think I'm going to like it here. Oh! I wonder where I should go tomorrow. Well, I'm glad someone's having fun. Though maybe you could spare a thought for the people who have been running all over the school grounds looking for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, we should exchange Arcus numbers, Milliam. We need to be able to reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. My number is, exchange numbers with Milliam. Tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? We shall. Yay! Oh yeah, I should try calling Lecter and Claire that later. I'll bet they'll be surprised. She really does seem like the typical 13-year-old girl, for the most part. It does make for a pretty good disguise, doesn't it? Oh yeah, though, yeah. Incidentally, what happened to that large construct that usually accompanies? Oh, you mean Lammy? He's right here. What? Come on out. He never left her side. He's like, I was here the whole time, you fools. Whoa! Milliam, don't call him out here or you'll... Whoa, what's that? It's like a huge silver doll. This is so cool. Is it yours? Awesome. He sure is, isn't he? Yes, bask in my awesomeness. You can be so troublesome sometimes. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us taking care of Milliam. If she's going to be living at the academy, I need to find some way to drill some common sense in there. Eventually, we were able to pull the kids away and convince them to go back to their homes. And after forcing Milliam to hide Lammy again, we made the trek back to the dormitory, sighing all the way.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here.
Crow?
What brings you to our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What? Don't you think it's a bit sudden?
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man. Moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
Of course not. That's just common sense.
He must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
You sure about that? All right, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
It's not like we're trying to make a big deal out of it. It's just still kind of weird having you as a classmate, that's all.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be shooting the breeze like old buddies in no time. Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
Green explained the labyrinth beneath the old schoolhouse to Million.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
I expect you would make good on that promise, too.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there! So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight!
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
Damn right, we got some cooperation going. The arts support, powerful strike. And that concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along on your end, Instructor Valstein? Well, I've conducted all the relevant authorities. Is it conducted, or I think I said that word wrong. And I've also considered the group placement of our 2 transfer students. Excellent. Then let me ask you once more. Are you both certain that you're in favor of going forward with it? I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face it sooner or later. I am in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well. Very well then. We will continue as planned. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face, but I can only hope that grappling with it now will help guide them down the right path. Alright, Chapter 5, Signs and Omen. Hang out in the dormitory, stay in your room. Now we have new people to talk to, we might as well see what's going on. We can get a feel of what everyone else is thinking. Save here. So we don't have all of that again. He's across from us. Ah! Yo, sure didn't take long for you to pay me a visit. Who would have thought we'd end up right across the hall from each other? Heh. Guess you're just fated to be a part of my life, huh? So you say. Still, it feels strange knowing you'll be living here from now on. It all happened so suddenly that it hasn't really sunk in yet. It's okay. You don't have to hold back your joy at getting to live with a cool second year all the time. Yeah. Guess you did help me out in a big way last month, down in the old schoolhouse. Oh, I couldn't help but notice you've got quite a collection of games here. Sure do. Brought them all over from my old dorm room. Not exactly smelling like a rose as far as credits go, but you've got to give yourself a break now and then, right? Wise words. Though in your case, I get the impression you're never all that busy to begin with. Anyway, we're classmates, dorm buds now, so be sure to keep it casual between us. I'm sure you'll get used to it soon enough. I'll try at least. All the games? There's a radio. What games are you talking about? Boots? Those ones right there. Oh, I see some, maybe in the cards. Poker chips. Oh, got a poster. Got a nice poster. Alright. Tomorrow's the big day. We'll be having our performance at the church. Just thinking about it is giving me butterflies in my stomach. Not sure what my schedule is going to be like tomorrow, but I'll definitely come to see you if I have the time. Thanks. It'd be great to have you there, cheering me on. I'm helping fill in for Bible, so he's counting on me too. Alright, so there's a performance with him tomorrow. Ice is still studying. The very fate of the chess club rides on tomorrow's match. I'll have to use every spare minute between now and then to sharpen my skills. Wow, you're really fired up about this. Good luck, Machias. Thanks. Alright, so there's a chess club match. Ooh, I might want to go. Gaius, what are you working on? Aha, the dorms. The dorms bound to become a lot more lively now that Crow and Milliam are living with us. I can't help but wonder what sort of wind those two will blow into class. I suppose only the goddess herself knows. Let's just hope it's a good one. Eustace. Hey there, Eustace. What's that you're reading? Oh, it's just you. Don't surprise me like that. Sorry about that. Is that a letter from your brother? Not quite. Nothing terribly important. It dawns on me now that tomorrow will be our first free day since Crow and Milliam joined the class. You'll have to watch Milliam like a hawk to ensure she doesn't stir up any trouble. Wait, why is that my responsibility? Yeah, Eustace, pull up your end too. He doesn't want to deal with her. Ever since what happened over at the stables, he's like, nope, done with her. Don't want to see her. This is the empty one, so this has to, yeah, like she's. Hey, Reen, what's up? I got my room all nice and tidy now. Wow, this is pretty cute now that it's all fixed up. You've even got dolls in it here and everything. I know, right? I just wish I was allowed to bring Lammy. Oh, wait, sorry. I just wish I was allowed to bring Lammy out in the dorm. He'd really tie the place together. Yeah, that probably isn't a good idea. It's a pretty old building, and you'd get in big trouble if you ended up smashing your room's walls or the floor. I guess what a bummer. Oh well. I'll just take him to the park when I want to play with him. It's not like he's a dog or something. Oh, look, she has like a whole bunch of plushies. Up there, too. Big plushie right here. Collection. You have chips? I have a laptop. Why is that one right there in the corner by I wonder which one I should wear tomorrow. I guess the Stregus will do around in. Isn't Stregus a classic shoe brand? Huh. I never knew you were so discerning about your shoes. I guess. Didn't really care over there this time. Please. I've got lacrosse practice tomorrow, but this is not one I'm looking forward to. All because Ferris refuses to stop pestering me about competing with her. I wish she'd just stop. Maybe something we can do tomorrow? Oh, she's training. It may be incredibly hot, but on the bright side, the swimming club is that much more of a refreshing experience. Especially now that Monica has been improving her times by leaps and bounds. I should learn from her example and keep improving myself every day. Hey, where did Emma go? Might be downstairs. But now we're gonna go to our own bed. We're just gonna call it a day. Move on the story. Sunday. Let's see. Floor 7 mystery. Let's see, lately the other girls have been going on about the 7 mysteries of the Academy. I desire this grim knowledge. If you do too, visit the Occult Research Society club room in the Student Union building. Side-by-side car. We're adding a new feature to the bike, and we want you to give it a test run. Come see us in the engineering building when we're ready to go. We're ready to ride. George and we get to go to the whole schoolhouse again. Does anyone in Class 7 actually read these? If I wrote whatever I wanted here, would they investigate the old schoolhouse regardless? Perhaps I should use this opportunity to tell a joke. I know just the one. 2 men walk into a bar. Instructors Neidhard and Thomas, perhaps. And one says to the other, "Oh, blasted, I'm out of room." Ha! Looks like there's quite a few things today. Doro seemed pretty swamped when I saw her too. Not sure what it is that's keeping her so busy, but I want to do what I can to lighten the burden. And then there's the old schoolhouse too. I'll have to free up some time for that. Got that giant freaking statue to freaking fight. Well, giant armor. Oh hey, Saki! What's going on? I did not even know. Oh, what the... I said, what the fuck, stream avatars? I'm trying to lurk here. Like, what's wrong with that, huh? I thought you liked stream avatars. It's okay, Saki. Stream avatars just giving away your position. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to see what we can turn up this month. I promised to tell Crow and Milliam when I was going, so I'll have to give them a call when I'm ready to head in. Oh, are you leaving early today? Yes, we are. Yeah, I was just about to head out. Do take care then. The sky is looking a little ominous today, so I just suggest taking an umbrella. You sure? It seems like another boiling summer day to me. Perhaps it is right now, but I have a hunch it won't last a day. Either way, I pray you'll have another fruitful day. Thanks, Sharon. I'll see you later then. Let's see, Special Ops uniform, okay. Saki says I'll just hide behind the ghost. But I see you, Saki, I already see you. Why would you, like, why would you try and hide from me? See, obtain Special Ops faceplate. What? Okay, ornament. I thought I got Special Ops clothing. Not for someone else. I guess it's for someone else? I don't even know what the faceplate is because I have not seen it. Alright, so first things we can do. I like how your printing went to sleep. Now we already know at the church there's gonna be a play. But Elise wasn't looking forward to her day either. We could also help out. Alright, we didn't see Emma, so we're not gonna go to Emma. Gymnasium, we could see Laura, see Elise. And then... Huh. Alright. I got our 3 in. Alright, so let's go to the lore first. Oh, we have 4, so we can do it 4 times this time. Okay. I'm happy about this. What's going on? Oh, they're gonna race each other, or is she just keeping time? Monica has been making great strides with her swimming lately. She may even reach her goal of swimming 50 arcs today. Seeing her push herself like that every day makes me proud to be one who coached her. I'm glad to hear it. She's been back to her usual self ever since our field study in Heimdall. Is something the matter? Nah, everything's fine. Did I try to help her out? Yes. Is there anything I can do to help? I think I'd be great to see her reach her goal too. Ha, you have my thanks. Now then, why don't you go change your swimsuit? Sure thing. Monica, today is the day you clear your 50-yard goal, I guess. Are you prepared? Yeah, I won't let you down, Laura. That's the spirit. Reen, your job is to swim alongside her and act as her lead. I'll be observing from the side of the pool. Thanks for helping me out. No problem. So am I racing her? And so Monica began her 50 ARG challenge. Saki says, hey, it's hard to move this thing. It really is. You can carry this through to the end, Monica. I know you can. Come on, you're almost there. Only 3 arcs left. 2, 1. She did it. Wait, was that it? Did I do it? You did it. You never even had to put your feet down either. Splendid work, Monica. I really did it, Laura. Monica's hard work had finally paid off, and she cleared her initial goal. Every last member of the swimming club congratulated her and her achievement, even those who didn't believe she could do it. There's only 2 other people. All of her hard work paid off. Thank you for being my assistant today, Reen. It was nothing. I'm just happy to see that things are good between you and Monica again. Thanks, that makes the 2 of us. I've now reconciled with both Monica and Fee, so I believe that I believe that we will continue to grow from here on out. I hope you and I will be able to keep supporting each other too. You can count on me. Hey! Aw, we're almost at level 5 though. Alright, so that's 1 down. Let's go to Elise at the Academy Field. Saki says, everyone in your class is the exact same clubs as each other. Well, I mean, kind of. We got 1 in horses, 1 at gymnasium, 1 in lacrosse. What else? 1 in the chess club, 1 in the music club, 1 in the art club. I don't think Fee has a club, because she just sleeps around all day. And I think that's it. Alright, let's see what's going on with Elise. Or Lisa. I knew this would happen. Ferris can hardly go 2 seconds without challenging me to some sort of competition. It's good to have a competitive spirit, right? It wouldn't be so bad if Emily and Theresa didn't keep throwing more fuel on the fire. I don't think I have any choice but to accept at this point. Maybe I should stay around and see how this plays out. Well, if you're going to accept her challenge, I'll have to stay around to give you some moral support. You're just as bad as they are. Fine, suit yourself. Well, then Ferris, what will we be competing in today? Our competition today will be a simple 50 ARG race. I do hope that your breakfast wasn't too large, because you're about to eat a bitter serving of defeat. Whenever you say, Ferris, let's get this over with. Good luck, Alyssa. And so began yet another heated competition between Alyssa and Ferris. Green watched attentively as Ferris refused to accept Alyssa's marginal victory. Again and again and again, Ferris' several rematches served only to drag out a quick and simple competition. And in the end... looks like Alyssa's our victor. Impossible! How could I be defeated after all my practice? The rest of us practice too, you know. I have to say though, you've gotten a lot faster than you were before. You really have been putting in the hours, haven't you? That was a good match, sort of like the several matches before it. You two might want to rest up for now. Do not belittle me. I cannot accept this. I refuse to accept this. Ferris, where are you going? Alyssa, we've got to go after her. Right. Green, Emily, and Alyssa combed the whole campus in search of Ferris. However, she must not be at the academy. Sorry about this, but would you two mind looking for her off campus? Of course. Where in the world could she be? Oh. Stay back. Do you know who I am? I'm the daughter of Count Flor. Okay, like you trying to reason with animals here, bro. Help, Vincent, Alyssa, Ferris. Alyssa? Let's take him out. Right. Damn. Phew, there we go. Doesn't look like she's injured either, thank goodness. Are you alright, Ferris? Just had to choose the highway of all places to do your sulking. Alyssa, for what purpose do you chase me out here? Are you here to laugh at me, belittle me for losing to you? Of course not. There's no way I'd ever do something like that. Why is it so hard to believe that I just want to be your friend? That I want to train and get better with you? In all honesty, I wanted to become friends with you as well. However, I could never once bring myself to admit that. So that's how you really felt. In that case, how about this? We can keep competing against one another, but as friendly rivals. There's nothing wrong with some competition between club members, or friends, for that matter. Alyssa. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you so much. I'm glad this all worked out. Me too. Me too. Thanks, Reen. You really helped us out. I didn't do anything much. More importantly, I'm glad we were able to help your friend. I mean it. You're always there for me when I need you the most. I don't know what I'd do without you sometimes. You're welcome. Right. I've got cleanup duty now, so I've got to go. Sure. See you later. Your bond with Alyssa strengthened. Yeah. Alright. Let's go find... Go to the church. Let's see a nice performance by Elliot. Not Elliot, you're not Elliot, you're definitely not. Who the? Elliot, what's that? There you are. Oh, Reed, you made it. Hey, Elliot, you're looking kind of nervous. Is it that easy to tell? There are quite a few people here, so I can't really help it. Especially since I'm the lead violinist now because of Hibble's accident. I can only understand why you're nervous then. Oh wait, I can totally understand why you're nervous then. Good luck. Thanks. He'd probably be glad if I stayed. Heck yeah, we're gonna watch his performance. There's still some time left before you're on, right? Let's chat a little before then. It might help calm your nerves. Thanks, Rain. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, calm him down. So, Elliot started tuning his violin before the performance began. That should do it. All that's left now is to wait until it starts. Not long now. You're looking pretty confident though. Huh? Well, I mean, I can tell you're nervous, but look focused. Like you've just had a big distraction taken off your mind. You're probably right. I think that's thanks to the last month's field study. Now that you mention it, a lot of good things happened to me while we were back in Heimdall. I got to meet my friends who ended up attending the music academy, and I got to talk to you all about everything. I finally have the confidence I needed to stop running from my love of music. But I never would have gained that confidence if it weren't for all of you. Huh. You really are tough, aren't you? Good luck out there, Elliot. I'll be cheering you on with the rest of the audience. Just you wait. We're gonna put on the kind of show you'll tell your grandkids about. Ooh, I like that. And so began the Wind Orchestra's performance. Elliot and the rest of the wind orchestra played passionately, pouring all they had into every note. That passion captured the hearts of all who were present. Their performance was deemed a resounding success. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Yeah. Alright, so we got one more. Who should we bond with? You know what? We haven't bonded with Gaius in a while. Gaius, where are you? There you are. Ah, smells fantastic. What's that you're drinking? Wait, it smells kind of familiar. It's tea brewed with herbs from Nord. The same kind you drank when we were there on the field study, actually. Fred managed to get his hands on some. He even treated me to a cup, since he knew I'm from there. Really? That was nice of him. Can I join him? Yes! That cup of tea. Awesome. I'd like to try some if I may. Let's ask Fred for some then. Yeah, Fred. Give us some tea. I want the tea. Ah, it smells really soothing. Reminds me of the tea I always used to drink back home. Now I want to see Thelma and everyone else again. Kinda reminds me of the delicious food we had there too. I'm getting hungry. Well, I think I know the solution for that. I've got a job for you. Oh, what kind of job? I've been thinking up some new stuff for our menu. So I figured I'd try my hand at a classic from Nord. But it's not going too hot. This is where you come in. He's on the house if you help me out. Oh, I see now. Gaius would be the man to ask for that stuff. Happy to help, especially if you're promising me. I'll see your tea and raise your taste test privileges on everything I make. Now, come on over here. You've got all the ingredients ready, I see. I think pheasant wraps would be a good place to start. Oh man, now we're talking. I trust guys to make it look easy. I made my fair share of dinners back in Nord. Mind if I use your stove? You're gonna give us another one? In what seemed like no time, the pheasant wraps were ready. Green and Fred then proceeded to dig in. Lunch. Whoa, these are great! But maybe I should have expected that from someone who grew up making them. What do you think, Green? They're definitely not bad, but they're lacking a little something compared to the ones we had in Nord. Serious? I figured as much. But I might know the reason why. Would it be okay for me to make another batch, Red? I'll keep eating them if you keep making them. Guys got right back to baking again. Let's see, after this, the second round of tasting began. Lunch. Whoa, I don't know what you did, but these taste way better than before. Yeah, now this lives up to what we ate up there. What'd you do different, though? Seems like I wasn't thorough enough when I prepared the herbs. Mostly because it's been so long since I tried making any of my home cooking. But your criticism reminded me of just what I was missing. Great. Not only does my cooking get better, yours does too. Thanks a lot, both of you. This new menu's gonna knock 'em dead. I can't wait to try it. I'm surprised you noticed the difference, though. Kind of nice to know our food left such a lasting impression on you. When I eat something delicious, I tend to remember it. I have to admit, though, it kind of makes me miss Nord. You're telling me. Hopefully, I'll have the chance to bring all of you back there someday. I'll have to ask my mother to teach me some more of her recipes, too. Given any thought to becoming our class official cook? Just a thought? Let's see, your bond with guys strengthened. That should be all 4 people we could talk to. Follow me if you want to catch up on my content and keep it, just keep tabs on me and see how we're doing. If you see this on YouTube, go ahead and leave a subscribe if you want to see more stuff. And if you like the video that you're seeing, leave a like. Until then, have a good morning, have a good night, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye!